2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Northern Shore Open is about to begin. I'm 2Kgolf alongside major champion Rich Beam in the booth, and it's wonderful to welcome in Henny Koyak, who's out on the course following our featured group.
Hey guys, yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing these two go at it again. It was a great rivalry first time round, and now, more so than ever, they're going to want to beat each other.
Yeah, beating young Morikawa seems to be one of the toughest challenges out on tour these days, but I'm certainly excited to see how this rivalry fares today. This shot is about 140 yards out. Chosen the pitching wedge here.
All right, we're going with an extra club here.
Yeah, not a bad effort, that one. Up onto the green and a chance to hole your putt. This one's for birdie. Get in the hole. That's a long-range bomb, and with it, puts extra strain on the person chasing behind them. Currently 1 under for the tournament. And an opportunity awaits as they step onto this tee of the par 3.
Luke, coming off a birdie at the last hole, this player finally is making something happen. Looking forward to the next hole, but danger lurks if they're not careful.
Going with the 9-iron, I think. A wonderful shot and a chance for birdie here at the second. Now let's switch our focus to Collin Morikawa.
Yeah, he needs to press on that gas pedal. He's 2 strokes back from his rival.
That's inside the range.
He's just asked his caddy to go get that and march to the next tee.
Just a 4-footer remaining.
This for back-to-back birdies.
That will work. On a roll here with back-to-back birdies.
2 in a row there, Luke, getting their groove on.
Currently 2 under for the day. And coming off the birdie, they'll be proud of themselves, a chance to keep it rolling.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
Oh, that's a tad disappointing, finding the branches there. Oh, absolutely flushed. Second shot here on the third.
Yeah, that was great wind management there.
Now over to Collin Morikawa.
He's 2 strokes behind his rival this week.
Oh, wow! What a shot!
Oh, look at this flop shot. What a shot indeed. Took a chance and rewarded. Nicely done.
Putting for birdie here. If it's up, it could be in. Yeah, nicely holed.
Luke, I don't know if you know this or not, but nothing rolls like a ball.
Currently at 3 under for the day. Welcome to the tee of a par 4.
Yep, that'll work. That's fine.
Another birdie opportunity coming up for this player.
It's a good start to the day. Let's hope they can keep up the good form.
Going with the pitching wedge here. That was a beauty. This putt is of 9 feet.
Looks good.
Nice one. 4th birdie of the day. And that will take him to 4 under. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. The 5th hole here at Emery Beach Golf Club is a 172-yard par 3 from the back tees. Rich, your thoughts?
Luke, the water on the left-hand side really is just there for decoration. Doesn't come into play. The difficult part, though, is this green sits well above the fairway there on the left-hand side. Most players are going to be bailing out, not wanting to go in that bunker to the right, but you miss it out to the left. You got a really challenging up and down.
Come on, get a good bounce to the left. And he's safely on the green with that shot. What's in front of them, Henny?
15 feet out. He's been staring this one down.
Get excited. This could go in. And racking up their 5th birdie of the day. That's a good way to move into the top 10. He finds himself currently tied for 9th.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
Now on the tee after a birdie. Fired up and ready for more. Time for the second shot here at the 6th. Just putting on a ball striking clinic, it seems, today, Rich.
Absolutely. Love watching a player be bold and be rewarded for it.
A chance to move deeper under the card. This putt's for 4 under. That's outstanding. What a putt. And with that, he'll move to 4 under par. And this putt to move them into a tie for 2nd.
Looking better.
Oh, how about that one? And that will take him to 7 under. Currently has a share of 2nd place. Welcome to this hole. It's a par 4. Wonderfully played. Second shot here on the 7th. Oh, that one just missed the hole. Not bad. And this putt for a share of the lead. Gee, that's good playing. 6 birdies in a round. And with that, he'll move to 8 under par. Awesome play. Nicely played. Moving on up the leaderboard now after that hole. We have a par 3 on this one.
Luke, this player coming off a birdie on the last hole, getting some momentum going their direction.
Going with the 5-iron here. This player's dialed in. What a shot.
I think he's got playing partner Colin Morikawa looking a little nervous after that shot.
This putt coming up is for birdie. Oh, what a stroke. Okay, steady now. 3 feet to go here to the hole.
This is what they have left for a par.
There it is. Now let's switch our focus to Colin Morikawa.
Birdied their last hole.
Setting up miles from the hole. It's always good to cozy it up to the hole on a long putt, isn't it? Let's take a look at the leaderboard as it stands. Here we are at the final hole on the front 9. Second shot here on the 9th hole. Well, they got after that one right up near the surface. Good play.
What a sensational play on this par 5 there, Luke.
close was that to going down? This putt's about 4 feet from the hole.
Yep, tracking well.
Now over to Colin Morikawa.
Coming off a bogey on the last hole.
Let's take a look at Colin Morikawa. Oh, that's clutch. What a way to save your par.
What an amazing play out of the greenside bunker. Up and in the hole. Nicely done.
Oh, this is a precarious position, if you don't mind me saying, Rich. They have the lead, but there's plenty chasing with just 9 to play.
Well, Luke, it's been fun watching this player duke it out with their rival, that's for sure. They're winning the rivalry thus far. Should be fun to see where these two end up at the end of the event.
Yeah, that one will play. From around 120 yards here. Currently in the lead by a shot.
Oh, I guess they're seeing something I'm not. They're going with less club here. Interesting.
Well, that's well played and sets up a good birdie look here at the 10th.
Full of confidence as well with their putter. Gotta like their chances. Right over the spot they were looking at.
And that's 8 birdies today.
Back-to-back birdies moving the right direction there, Luke.
Leading by a shot after that hole. Now on the tee, fresh off a birdie, a great opportunity to build on that momentum. Looks to be going with a hybrid here.
Oh, this is on a fantastic line. Is it the right distance?
That was special. Now let's switch our focus to Colin Morikawa.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Come on, don't be shy.
Lining up the birdie putt here. Oh, what a super shot. Still in the lead now after that hole. Here we are, Rich, on the 12th tee at Emery Beach. And this par 5 is at 550 from the back tees.
And what a hole this is. Bunker down the right-hand side comes into play if you really mishit it. But the one right in the center, that little zit, I tell you what, that is going to make some players angry. I can promise you that. If you avoid all that, second shot, fairly straightforward. Anything bailing out to the right is going to lead to a really simple pitch shot for your up and down birdie.
Well, this rough looks to be lush and thick, doesn't it? Opting for the hybrid, I think. That's the right option. Put it back in play. Getting ready to play their third. Currently leading by 2. Well struck. Now over to Colin Morikawa.
He's just coming off a drop shot on that last hole.
Let's catch up with the current proceedings. A good opportunity here, just 6 feet to the hole.
So far, so good.
That's a lovely putt to make for birdie. Take some pride in that one. Currently 3 strokes up after that hole. It's time to take a look at this 13th hole. Good shot there, Beamer. Oh, that one's straight at the pipe. Oh, that's a great shot. And sets up a birdie look here at the 13th.
Gotta like their chances from there. Surely it's going to.
Oh, that had eyes for it. Lovely shot. And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. Looking to ride the momentum after coming off a birdie here with this shot. Wow, that was just striped. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Setting up here from about 155.
Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. Well, good looking shot here. That's headed towards the green. Oh, what a lovely shot. He'll be delighted to be inside the range there. Here's a good chance to move to 14 under with this putt.
He's staring down a birdie putt here. This really looks good.
Now let's switch our focus to Colin Morikawa.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Colin Morikawa setting up his shot. And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks right now. Our leader is enjoying a 3-stroke advantage. Lovely momentum for this player after that birdie at the last hole. Keep it rolling. Oh my, that was launched. From around 180 yards out. Currently leading by 3. Going with the 8-iron here. Great shot. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Well, if he holds this, it'll be a solid 19-footer.
Good stuff today, especially the short game has been really sharp today.
Oh, what a great stroke. Yeah, this is some high-quality golf. Down the putt goes, and it's 15 under par, heading down the stretch.
Whew, that is some pretty good breathing room. Out in front by a bunch.
On the tee of a par 3. That one should find the surface. Oh, stop it. What a shot. Always nice to have a birdie putt.
It's looking solid.
Now over to Colin Morikawa.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Let's take a look at Colin Morikawa. Oh, that's a beauty. Great shot from the bunker. Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Our current leader enjoys a 5-shot advantage.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on? Let's find out. That dog will hunt.
Time for the second shot at the 17th. Oh, that's great. It just missed the hole. Well, there's a very good reason why he's leading this tournament, and that's Exhibit A. Now let's switch our focus to Colin Morikawa.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Trying to get to 17 under the card with this putt. Ouch, that hurts. Big putt for par coming up. Yeah, well hold. Let's move on to the next. Well, this is when the adrenaline really starts to kick in. Leading the tournament with the final hole to play. Good luck. Well, I like the look of the line here. This should find the fairway. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
He's got the big 200 all the way back to this pin.
Oh, that's outstanding. Another great shot by our leader.
Another green in regulation. This is an absolute clinic.
And he can win the event here if he can hold this putt. Oh, so close. All right, One down. Let's see if they can take the next opportunity to close out the win. They've done it. Hold it for the victory, and it's not their first.
Having to build another basement, Luke. He's racking up the hardware.
Well, that's worth reviewing. Let's roll the videotape. Now, Rich, we saw from the get-go that this player was right on song this week, just a class above.
It's very rare where you see a player absolutely dominate a field like they did in this tournament. Unbelievable job all around.
Well, another great day of action here at 2K Sports. On behalf of Rich Beam, the entire hard-working folks and team here, I'm Luke Elvey. We look forward to your company next time. UK Sports and the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Arnold Palmer Invitational is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Thanks, Luke. Hi, Rich. Yeah, there will be fireworks out there today, let me tell you. These two players have been going back and forth at each other on social media. They have something to prove out on this golf course today.
Yes, she's a born winner, isn't she, Brooke Henderson? This is going to be a tough rivalry, but one if you can win will certainly build your confidence. Handy effort, that one. We'll take us through the approach shot. It's not easy to run the ball onto the green.
It's not. Your approach shot has to come in high and soft with a lot of spin, as there's just not much depth to this green. Not much movement either, fairly flat, although there is a ridge that bisects this green in two. You want to make sure that you're on the correct side of that ridge to have a good opportunity to make the putt.
A wonderful shot and a chance for birdie here on the first.
On a nice line.
Well done. Take the birdie.
I've never been disappointed by starting off my round with a birdie, Luke, I can tell you that.
Currently 1 under for the round. The second hole is a long par 3, old typical Redan style at 230 yards.
Yes, the green runs from right to left and chases away from the player on the tee. You can hit it short right and have it bounce on to the flag sticks that are on the right. However, when they're in the back left, you don't want to come up short and left in a low area. That'll leave a very difficult up and down.
A tad wayward, but still on the surface.
Would need something special to happen to get the birdie here.
And here we are with the third shot. Oh, stop it. What a way to make your par.
And this is why you got to keep your foot on the gas at all times. These guys and girls are good.
An opportunity for a birdie here. What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
Straight back up this hill. Can be firm here.
And this one will be for bogey. And unfortunately dropping back to level with the card.
Moving down the leaderboard, Luke, never a good thing.
Rich, the first exposure to the famous lake here at Arnold Palmer's Bay Hill Club and Lodge is the third.
There's a lot of intimidating tee shots on this golf course, Luke. This could be number one. Water down the left-hand side, you obviously want no part of. But if you miss it right in the rough, that is very gnarly and nasty to come out of. The green works away from the player, moving from right to left. The miss is out to the right, but watch out. It's awfully quick coming down that green. Don't chip it or putt it in the water.
This shot from 120 yards.
He's had a disagreement with the caddy. He's gone down a club. Wow, very aggressive play on this approach, putting some pressure on their rival, Brooke Henderson.
A chance for a birdie if this goes down.
These are on rails, looking good.
And with that putt, he's bounced back immediately from his previous drop shot. Currently 1 under for the event.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
The first of the par fives, Rich, the fourth hole.
Yes, Luke, you got out of bounds on the right-hand side that shouldn't come into play for the players, but those bunkers down the left-hand side certainly will. If you get a good tee shot away and you find the fairway, the second shot uphill to this par 5, you can reach, but still lots of trouble lurking around this green.
Oh, almost went in. And now over to Brooke Henderson's next shot.
It's been a little up and down, but she's just 1 stroke back from her rival.
Oh, that's outstanding. Mark that down on the highlight reel. Getting ready to play their third. Only 1 shot off the pace. Ooh, that almost went down. Here's a putt to move into a share of top spot on the leaderboard.
This looks like it's got the speed and the line.
Well, nicely done. Holds the putt for back-to-back birdies. And with it, he'll move to a couple under par. He finds himself in a share of the lead.
Gotta like it. Moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
That's an awful error. Second shot here on the 5th. Sitting at 2 under. Currently tied atop the leaderboard. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. And that will take him to 3 under. And let's have one more look at that shot.
This shot was absolutely perfect. Looks just as nice on the second viewing.
Currently at -3 for the round. Now we head to the famous par 5 6th, Rich. A lot of players are thinking birdie, maybe even eagle.
Out to the right, most definitely the widest part of the fairway, just left of the left-hand bunker out there. We'll leave a layup out to the right, and then you just have a short pitch on from there. This is a really solid birdie opportunity.
That was wonderfully done. Going with the 5 wood. And here we are with the 3rd shot. He's currently tied for the lead. Wow, that was handy holding out from there. And that will take him to 5 under. What do we catch up with Brooke Henderson?
1 stroke behind her rival this week.
Gee, that'll keep the momentum rolling, Rich. Oh, here she goes, marching up the leaderboard. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. Let's have a look at the 7th hole, a par 3.
Finally, you have a green that pitches back towards you ever so slightly, Luke, but still coming into it with a good 6-5 iron from 195 yards. It's still a difficult task to get it close.
Opting for the 6 iron. Oh, that was so close to going in. That's right out of the copybooks. Exquisite. Putting for birdie. Mark it down. That's birdie number 5. And that will move him to 6 under par. And now over to Brooke Henderson's next shot.
She's currently trailing her rival. Let's see what happens here.
And now we can take a look at how that play affects the leaderboard. Our current leader is up by 3 shots. The par 4 8th, Rich, challenging tee shot and approach.
Love this tee shot here, Luke. The fairway camber is pretty good from right to left, kicking the golf ball towards that bunker. So make sure to take 1 less club off this tee. From there, you make sure that you take enough club for your second shot to carry the front edge. If not, that golf ball will come falling back off the green into the drink.
Oh, that was pure. And inside the red zone, around 110 yards to go. Now a 3-shot lead over the field. Choosing the 9 iron here. Look at the line on this one. Get in the hole. Well, that's well played into birdie range here at the 8th. Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole.
Looking for another birdie here. Yeah, this is looking nice.
And that putt will give them birdie number 6 on the day. And with that, he'll move to 7 under. Incredible. And now that finds him in first place. Let's take a look at the final hole on the front 9, the 9th, and what a tough tee shot it is.
Is it ever. Players want to avoid the bunker down the left-hand side, so inevitably they push it out to the right-hand side, into the rough, into the trees. Now they've got really very little chance of reaching the green in 2. So this is probably the most difficult tee shot on this front 9, and one they have to find the fairway with.
And what's in front of them there, Henny?
Yeah, he's about 155 from this hole location.
Chosen the pitching wedge here. And tidy looking shot, that one. Well, that certainly makes putting a lot easier when you can hit a shot like that. Why don't we catch up with Brooke Henderson?
Yeah, she's down, she's behind, her rival's scooting ahead. Let's see what happens.
Just 6 feet between he and the hole.
This is what they have left for birdie here.
Nice line. And mark it down. That's birdie number 7 on the scorecard. And that will take him to 8 under. Here we go, Rich. In the lead, late in the championship. It's exciting.
Luke, so far, it's been entertaining watching these two go head-to-head. Not too sure exactly how this is going to play out, but so far, so good. Love watching these two compete.
Nicely done. And Henny, what kind of a shot are they facing this time?
And from about 105 yards.
Oh, that's great. It just missed the hole. Left yourself an opportunity. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
It's 13 feet out. Unlucky for some.
Short game has been absolutely fantastic today.
Just didn't drop. 6 feet remaining to the cup. It's half a chance of being holed, this one. That was a top-level approach shot, but unfortunately they walk off the green with a par. Now 4 shots up after that hole. The par 4 11th resembles the par 4 third, doesn't it? The big lake on the left-hand side.
It does. It just has a little more landing room here on the left-hand side, however. But if you lay back, be prepared to go in with a long iron. If you take the driver out and successful, you now turn this challenging hole into almost a birdie opportunity.
You like that, didn't you? Around 110 yards to go. This is looking pretty good in the air. Oh, that's a great shot. And a birdie opportunity coming up here at the 11th. Ooh, nice line. And he just keeps putting a gap on the rest of the field. What a putt to hole. And now over to Brooke Henderson's next shot.
She's trying to pull ahead in this group rivalry. Let's see what happens.
Let's take a look at the current standings. Our leader is up by a whopping 6 shots now. And the 12th hole, Rich, similar to the 4th hole. Arnold Palmer has really started to mimic front and back nines.
He does. It's kind of the same thing. Out of bounds, out to the right. You got to avoid both those bunkers there, both right and left. You find the fairway. Again, second shot slightly uphill to a green that sits above you. One of the big dangers here, though, is going long. That is a big no-no to miss it long on this 12th.
Yeah, you hit a beauty, didn't you? Playing this shot from around 220 yards here. Going with the hybrid. And this player's really going after it here, Rich.
Using all of his muscles to get that one home in 2. No, that's too bad. Good look at a birdie here. That's impressive. He just keeps extending his advantage over the field. That's a momentum maker, isn't it? Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
Super shot that. And that'll certainly help her chances here. Well, that's got to have some impact on the scoreboard. Let's take a look. Our current leader is enjoying a 7-stroke advantage. Number 13, not a long hole by anyone's stretch, but the pond in front of the green really plays havoc.
It does, more so than it should. It's just a long iron or a hybrid off the tee. Find the fairway down the right-hand side, open up the angle for your second shot, and it's obvious you just don't want to miss your second shot right. So bail out to the left-hand side, make a par. Pretty simple.
Clubbing up, smart. Got to control it, though. Let's see.
Well, that's beautifully judged.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
This is Brooke Henderson. Didn't that look good for a long time? Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here. A good stroke. Well, that'll play. Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard after that effort.
And another of the uphill par threes, the 14th, Rich.
This is such a difficult hole because this tee shot lines you up over on the left-hand side where you'll find those bunkers. But if you bail out to the right, well, now you're running into a low area that you have a pretty difficult chip shot to a green that historically is the firmest and fastest on this golf course.
Looks to be going with a hybrid here. Ow! Oh, that looked good the whole way. Was thinking a hole-in-one. Well, they've certainly got the swing and the groove.
Dare I say, Luke, this player has been in fuego with his approach shots. Another green in regulation.
Be nice to see this one go down. Let's see if they make it. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. As we get into the closing stretch here at Bay Hill, the 15th, the par 4.
Strong par 4, dog legs from left to right. Don't miss it out to the right in that bunker. Not only are you hitting your second shot out of the trap, but also you've got some magnolia trees to deal with. This is a very difficult fairway to find because that fairway does chase away from you just over that bunker. This is a very strong par 4.
That's a nice looking tee shot, that one. Playing from around 150 yards here. Terrific shot into the 15th and a chance for birdie. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. And that putt will drop and he'll extend his lead.
And a nice feeling it must be to have that sizable of a lead coming down the stretch.
Well, one of the great parts of the finish here of Bay Hill's Club and Lodge, Rich, is the fluctuations in scoring, and it all starts here at the par 5 16th.
Luke, you got to take advantage of this par 5. It's just over 500 yards. Find the fairway. Don't flirt with either of those bunkers out there. Second shot should be with a middle to long iron to a green that's surrounded by water on the left and bunkers on the right. But still, it's a great opportunity to make 4 or better.
Lining up from around 160 yards. Going with the pitching wedge here. Well, take notes, folks. That's how you do it. Right on 4 feet. Should make this one. Nice stroke.
Oh, what an eagle. Great putt. What do we catch up with Brooke Henderson?
She made bogey, gave one back on the last hole.
Even for the day. Currently tied for 10th place. Big time play, that one. At the right time, too.
Saving one there after being all over the parking lot, chipping in for the par.
The par 3 17th, Rich, has got a wonderful atmosphere around it. Looks visually quite stunning, but my word, it's a brute.
This hole causes more stress for the players, I think, than any other hole on the golf course, with possibly the exception of number 3. This green is nearly impossible to find as it is so firm historically through the years. You find the green, you make your 3, and you're smiling earlobe to earlobe.
That's a good-looking shot there.
And now over to Brooke Henderson's next shot.
She's currently trailing her rival. Let's see what happens here.
Whew, that was close. A putt here to move to 16 under par.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
Ooh. It's just about 3 feet away. Ooh, nice looking putt. And after that hole, this player is ahead by a whopping 10 strokes. And I don't know if the rest of the field is up for catching them here today in this final round of action. And now this player tees off their final hole of the event with the lead. Plenty of daunting approach shots on this golf course, Rich, but this one at the last is as tough as it gets.
It is, Luke. When the pin is up front, there's just not a lot of room for these players to work with, both left or right. When the pin is in the back part of the green, you do have a little bit more room, but you have to favor long and left. We've seen too many golf balls come up short in the penalty area too many times over the years.
Opting for the 9-iron. Oh, this would be handy if it could bounce right.
A chance to chip in here and snatch the title.
Wow. Really had that shot dialed in. Nice soft hands around the green. What a skill to have.
Yes, very smooth tempo there on that chip.
And there's your Arnold Palmer Invitational champion. A stout performance on a very strong golf course.
And that was a performance that the King would have loved to have seen there, Luke. What a great win by this player.
And Rich, that seemed like a leisurely waltz to victory, didn't it?
Didn't break a sweat on the way to victory lane. I gotta say, I love it. It was so easy and smooth. It was a work of art.
Well, that'll just about do it. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time. 2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're at the Players' Championship. Today's coverage is about to start. Delighted to have 2002 PGA Championship winner Rich Beam in the booth. I'm Luke Elvey, and it's a good morning to Henny Koyak, who's out on the course following our featured group.
Hey guys, I can't wait to watch these two go at it again. It was an incredible battle first time round, and I think there'll be a few shots fired out here.
Yes, what lessons have they learned in defeat? If you learn lessons in defeat and can turn it into a victory, well, you never lost, did you? That's nicely done. Second shot here on the first. Well, that's a handy shot. Well, this will be good for the momentum. Let's make this birdie putt. Oh, well played.
I can't ever recall him making a birdie and feeling bad about it. So, yes, birdie on the first. Great job.
Currently 1 under for the day. The first of our birdie opportunities comes second, par 5.
Drive it out to the right-hand side to give yourself a good look at reaching this green in 2.
What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
The breeze has just got up. You see where the flags are flickering, and it's straight back up into this player.
Opting for the hybrid, I think. Well, it looks like they tried to be bold there, Rich, but it didn't quite work out for them.
You know, definitely the wind had to have gotten a hold of that one.
Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? So much easier when you roll like that, isn't it?
Judging it beautifully.
This one's for birdie.
That starts off on a good line.
Ooh, a couple of birdies on the bounce. Look who's on a roll.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
Why don't we catch up with what Lydia Ko's up to?
She's 2 strokes behind her rival this week.
And down she goes.
And now this is why you can never get comfortable, even if you're leading a PGA Tour pro. This is what they do. They mean business.
Let's take a look at the par 3 third. Straight away mid-iron to short iron shot.
Par 3, just 177 yards from the back, but this green is always firm. Be wary of that.
Going with the 9-iron, I think. Yep, that shot's safely on the green.
Outside chance for birdie here, Luke.
Here's Lydia Ko. Oh my, how about that for a par? Well, that'll move her up the leaderboard as well. Now, this is one of those lengthy putts. Good one just to get close.
Come on, ball. Don't deny him.
Well, that should limit the damage. Nicely done. And it's time to recap that play.
What an amazing putt from way out.
And that finds him in a share of second. Well, the fourth is another great example that it doesn't need to be a long par four to be a testing one. This fourth can be menacing, can't it?
Par 4, 384 yards from the back. A long, snake-like bunker down the right-hand side to a cool little green with all sorts of movement on it. A very fun hole to play indeed.
Lining up here after a bunch of birdies, Rich.
I tell you what, they're set up quite nicely through the first opening holes. Birdies galore.
They're going with a bit more club here. Let's see if it was the right call.
Sitting at 3 under par. Currently tied for second. Just 3 feet to the cup.
This is what they have left for par here.
That's a good putt to make, that one.
This player is putting for fun.
And after that performance, they'll stay right where they are in the standings. All right, Rich, the par 4 fifth. A strong hole, this one, isn't it?
Par 4, 471 yards from the back. Drive it out to the left-hand side to give yourself the best angle for your second shot into this long, thin green.
Atta boy, good shot. A few shots under par at the moment. Tied for second place. Choosing the 9-iron here. This one's heading left, I think.
Not the result they were after there.
Oh, as we can see there, the wind definitely affecting that shot.
Yes, they've made it.
Nothing like it. Good stuff.
Oh, I'd like to have one more look at that shot.
Great feel, great judge, great speed. Yeah, I like this.
Now switching our focus to Lydia Ko.
It's been so tight. She's tied here with her rival. And can she pull ahead now?
That's on the green, but still a fair way away from the flag. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. The tee shot at the par 4-6 has changed a lot now that that tree's been taken out of the way, Rich. But what do you think of this short par 4?
I missed the tree. I thought that was a really cool feature of this hole. You had to flight it underneath the tree back in the day to find the fairway. The bunker down the left-hand side has been expanded quite a bit as the lake on the left-hand side has been added as well. The front part of this green is protected by tall palm trees that will certainly make you think on your second shots. This is a wonderful little par 4. No harm, no foul there with that shot.
Second shot here on the 6th. That's some good golf right there. And this putt to move into a tie for first place. It's got a chance. And racking up their 5th birdie of the day. And with that, he'll move to 5 under par. He's currently in a share of top spot. As we go from a wonderful little par 4, we go to a challenging, longer par 4, the 7th.
Difficult par 4, 451 yards, water and sand all the way down the left-hand side. Hit it out to the right, find the green with your second, and sprint to the next hole, making 4.
Nicely done. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
He's setting up here from about 115 yards.
Opting for the 9-iron. Not a bad play, that one. Good chance to move to 6 under par here.
Little birdie look in here.
This one's dialed in.
Why don't we catch up with what Lydia Ko's up to?
Yeah, she's down, she's behind, her rival's scooting ahead. Let's see what happens.
Scorecard filled with 3s never hurts. Good putt to make this.
Looking really good.
That'll be frustrating, inches from making that putt.
So after that effort, this is the current standings on the course. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. The 8th hole, a long par 3 stretching 240 yards at its maximum. It's no sleeper, that's for sure.
I don't find anything sleepy about this hole. The front of this green is so narrow. There's no place to land it, especially when they put the flagstick there. This hole will grab your attention, as it should, because it's a long iron to a sliver of an opening. Even when they put the pin on the right-hand side, you want no part of it. The center of the green all day long here.
Opting for the 5-wood. Oh, well played.
Now switching our focus to Lydia Ko.
She had a bad previous hole, came off with bogey.
Oh, what a shot from the bunker.
What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
Setting up this putt 28 feet from the cup. starting to look really good.
That's a good putt to make. That sets the great players from the good ones.
And that will take him to 7 under. And let's have another look at that one.
I could watch this one all day. Who would have thought that would go in?
Still in the lead now after that hole. The front 9 at TPC Sawgrass finishes with a par 5, but not easy to get there in 2.
It is not. A big tee shot down the left center is required. Anything out to the right could catch that bunker and even fall into the water over there on the right. If you decide to go for it, you have to hit a fairway metal long iron high over some trees on the left-hand side to a very narrow green. The layup shot out to the right will make that third shot so much easier into this tiny green.
Playing from around 240 yards. He's got a 2-stroke buffer. Going with the hybrid.
Going for less club here.
I know it hasn't come up exactly how they imagine in their mind, Rich, but you've got to like that play.
Blame the caddy.
Came close on that one. Well played.
Putting for birdie here.
Well, what a performance. 8 birdies on the card. And with that, he'll move to 8 under par. Awesome play. Well, Rich, this is the pivotal final 9 coming up, and the players perfectly positioned. They've given themselves a chance.
Yeah, no time to start thinking about that lead, Luke. They got to keep their head down and keep going forward. Cannot think about that lead or people will pass them.
Nicely done.
Why don't we catch up with what Lydia Ko's up to?
She got one back on that last hole.
Even for the day. Not a bad spot on the leaderboard. Just outside the top 20. How close was that to going in the hole? Great shot. Okay, let's get back to the action. And playing this one from around 120 yards out.
Currently leading by 2.
Oh, look at this. Right down the throat.
What a skillful approach shot. This player not holding back in their rivalry with Lydia Ko.
This putt coming up is for birdie. Hang on, this looks pretty handy.
Yeah, they're good momentum makers, those ones. Good putt for birdie.
He sits in first position. There's some birdie holes out on this course, and the 11th is certainly one of those, but there are some troublesome spots if you get out of play.
There definitely is trouble, but the thing I love about this hole the most, Luke, is that there's so many different ways to play it. Most players will take driver off the tee, but from there, now it's anybody's ball game. You don't have to go for the green on the second shot. You can lay it up over the left. You can lay it up over to the right. You can lay it up long left. There's so many different ways of attacking this hole. Each individual is going to do it differently. I love the second shot on this hole.
Sitting at 9 under par, currently leading. getting ready to play their third.
Currently leading by 3.
What a shot! Almost went in the bucket. And Henny, what are they looking at here?
Just got to trickle this one in the front door. It's downhill.
That's frustrating.
Putting for a par now.
And staying right where they were in today's rankings after that. Well, the tee shot is all that matters on the short par 4 12th. Most players can reach the green. It's just the decision whether the player goes for it or not.
They can, but they better be aware that there's a lot of danger up there. Water left obviously is no good, but even bailing out to the right in those dunes, in the mounds, and little pot bunkers on top of those mounds, well, forget about it. That's not a good space either, especially since the green does run pretty hard from right to left. If you want to take this hole on with driver and expecting to make 3, well, you need to realize that a 5 and a 6 could be easily made as well.
Oh, almost went in. This lie won't be too bad in the first cut. Oh, that's great. It just missed the hole. And here we are with the third shot.
He's got a 2-stroke buffer.
Wow, that almost went in the hole. Great touch. Really nicely played.
Oh, Dr. Chapinski strikes again.
Well, this would be a great par putt if he can make this.
Their short game has been very impressive. They've been really sharp today.
Well, as you start to head for home here at TPC Sawgrass, you're blessed with this wonderful par 3 13th.
So many different levels to this green. On the par 3, playing 181 yards from the back. You can get it close. You can even make a hole in one. But watch out, if you hit in the wrong spot on the green, it'll be difficult to 2-putt from there.
Going with the 9-iron, I think. Seemed to lose the handle on that shot.
Oh, the wind wreaks havoc with another golf ball.
Oh, I thought that one was going in.
And a par putt awaits him.
right by the hole. Just a 4-footer remaining.
They'll be happy to get this in the hole. This for bogey.
Well, that's providing some hope to the rest of the field as our leader stumbles with a bogey.
Plenty of trouble around this golf course. The 14th, the par 4, represents a number of that.
If you hit it down the left-hand side, the golf ball will chase a long way, but you'll be blocked out by some trees. You hit it out to the right, you're going to be on top of a mound, but you'll have a really good idea of what's in front of you. This hole historically plays as one of the toughest ones on the back nine, and it's all because of where that green sits. It sits from right to left with a decent amount of movement in it. It is not straightforward at all. This hole causes players all kinds of problems.
Looks to have opted for the 8-iron.
Needs a little ground help to the left.
Yes, anytime you can find the green and have a putt, you'll take it.
Now switching our focus to Lydia Ko.
She's trying to pull ahead in this group rivalry. Let's see what happens.
How close was that to going in the hole? Great shot. Let's return to live play now. Let's see if we can make this big putt for birdie. It was on a good line. This is a par putt. Leading by a couple after that hole. The par 4 15th again requires another strong tee shot because there's some trees in the way, Rich.
One of the more simple tee shots on the golf course, par 4, 470 yards. Just a little fade required off the tee to the fairway. The green sits up above the fairway a little bit, surrounded by a couple of bunkers, but I gotta say, I like this hole. It's straightforward, it's simple, before you head into the final 3.
Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
Yeah, he's got around 125 here.
Yeah, that's a good line. That should find the surface.
Yeah, well played. Trying to get to 9 under for the event with this opportunity. Okay, steady now. Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me.
Looking good so far.
And the putt drops now at 8 under, heading down the stretch.
And with just a slim lead with 4 holes to go, do they have what it takes to get the job done?
Here's Lydia Ko.
And she's holed it. Absolutely magnificent.
Not a good lie. Fortunate to hit the pin and go in.
Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage.
3 holes remaining, Luke. This is getting awfully fun.
That tee shot looks pretty good.
Rich, fortune favours the brave at TPC Sawgrass, but no more than here at the 16th.
You better be confident in what your abilities are, because if you get it wrong, you'll find out in a hurry with this second shot here at 16. You miss it right, you're in the drink. You miss it left, you're going to be in some mounds. You can catch a nasty lie, and that's not any place you want to be. It really is a difficult shot from over on the left-hand side. One of the most underrated, difficult shots on this golf course. However, you're brave, find the center of the green, make eagle. Well, life's good.
How close was that to going down?
A birdie putt awaits.
He's making this look easy. Keeps surging ahead. And this is quality play. Still on top of the leaderboard. Well, that's comfortably on the dance floor. Well played. Well, that was fantastic. What a shot from the leader. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
All right, down the hill here. Got to be gentle.
Oh, get in.
Oh, that's a sensational putt to make. And what about the glimpse they just gave their rival? Come and catch me now.
Well, that's worth a replay. Let's take another look.
Yeah, let's see this again. Have this one on repeat.
Why don't we catch up with what Lydia Ko's up to?
It's been so tight. She's tied here with her rival. And can she pull ahead now?
She played that nicely. Our leader is currently enjoying a 4-stroke advantage. When you feel like you've survived the 17th, you stand on the 18th tee and you think to yourself, where do I hit this?
It's just one of the most difficult, visually intimidating holes I think you'll ever face in your life. Somehow, try and hit it down the right-hand side of the fairway, keep it out of the rough, and from there, hit it out to the right-hand side of the green, somehow also keeping it out of the rough or that pot bunker short right. Listen, you'd be happy to make 5 here, that's for sure. 4s are magnificent. 3s are unicorns. They really don't happen that much. It is such a difficult, demanding finishing hole. Probably one of the toughest in championship golf.
Tee shot is looking good here.
Playing their 4th shot.
Downwind on this shot.
Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. This one's going right at the pin here.
A chance to chip in for all the chocolates.
Didn't that look good for a long time?
And with this putt, he will win the event.
I don't mind the look of this. And that'll do it, Rich. Players Champion. That's one of the elite wins in their career.
Winning the Players Championship, Luke, is easily as good as winning any major because the field quality is so amazing. This is going to speak volumes for this player and the career going forward. This is a heck of a win. I can't wait to see what they produce next.
Well, Henny, when they came into this rivalry, we weren't sure if they were going to be good enough to win the battle. They not only won that, they won the war.
Yes, Luke, we doubted them, but they got the job done and they took down their hero. The rivalry is theirs and theirs alone, and they can boast about this on social media for, well, weeks now.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. I'm Luke Elvey, and on behalf of Rich Beam, plus all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's good night for now.